I just have to say a big thank you to all the guys at FUBAR Racing for helping me out with this bracket. Go and check them out if you've got a 1UZ or 2UZ or 3UZ engine and you're not running, you know, the original power steering pump. Go and check them out because you need this thing. It is awesome. It bolts on literally in a matter of a couple of minutes and it stops squealing fan belts and it's awesome. They really know the stuff about these engines, so go and check them out and tell them I sent you. Sorted. Hello and welcome back to another Bodgit and Leggit video. Yes, we have the MX-8.
What is wrong with you?
RX-8 up here. Don't ask me why I'm thinking that. With the 1UZ engine, and as you know from my previous video, the fan belt is squealing. And there is a solution out there, people, because when you take the power steering belt off, you can't use the original tensioner. FUBAR Racing has brought this awesome tensioner. It's made out of billet, it's really strong, really light, and it's designed for the 1UZ, the 2UZ, and the 3UZ engines. But it's designed for a bolt-on part. Now, if you know anything about rally cars or aftermarket or anything like that, me and Brian both know bolt-on parts never are bolt-on. You always have to do something, and it's a nightmare. You spend a fortune on a part and it's not bolt-on. This is bolt-on. If you come under here, you'll see the original bolts for the alternator. So you've got two original bolts for the alternator, and you've got one here for I think it's just for the timing belt cover. But it's not into plastic, obviously. This bolts on to the two original bolts and it uses the original bolts. You can see it's all been dished out, so you don't need any special bolts, no nothing. All you need to do is actually buy this, and I'm going to show you how to install it now. It is awesome, people. FUBAR Racing, go and check them out. The builds they do are phenomenal. They're just, you'll see on their Facebook page, they're actually putting a twin cam engine turbo, I believe, into a smart car, and they've done twin turbo 1UZs, and it's just, go and check them out. Believe me, you won't be disappointed. Sorted. Two 14mm what hold the actual alternator on. We need to loosen the top one, and we need to take this bottom one completely out, which is 14mm. Then what we need to do is completely take off the 12mm just above the timing belt tensioner. So this just comes off. And then this one here, just above the timing belt tensioner, comes off as well. And like I said, we can use the original bolts that actually come along with this. So the original bolt goes in, as you can see, it's all dished out. It allows you to get the socket on it again. So I'm just going to put that on that one, put the 14mm one back. And once we have tightened this in, it is, oh actually hold on, I need to take that spacer off because this is now acting as the washer. We don't need that. We don't need the washer on this bolt because the actual bracket itself is acting as
a big giant washer.
Yeah. So
it won't come off, will it?
We'll have to cut that. So we're going to have to cut that washer off, and this is acting as our big giant washer. So this is just a quick look from the top what it actually looks like. It looks good, and it is just a bolt-on part. It is, oh, so nice and refreshing to have a bolt-on part. Right, now as you can see, this is what it looks like from underneath, and it's very easy. This is your adjuster, so you screw this bolt all the way down. This will allow this to move up and down, which will actually tighten your fan belt. And once you've got it in the right position, you use the locking nut at the back, and that will actually keep it in the right position. So I'll show you that now. Right, the belt I'm using is a 5PK 775. This will accept a 6PK, but this was the only belt I could get at the time, and because of lockdown and all that. But anyway, so 5PK 775. What you do, you just screw this up. As you can see, the tensioner is going up. And all we do, once we think we get it right, we can just test the tension by the top of the belt to see if it'll turn 90 degrees. And if it turns more, just keep twisting up. It might get to a point where you need a socket on it, but Yeah, I need to go a bit more. She's going to get a sock on it. I can still do it by hand.
I'm pretty interested to see if it will help the car in general, like the power steering and whatnot.
We'll
So
soon find out, because we've never been charging, so we don't know if it's putting enough amps into our power steering pump.
yeah,
And we're going to see now, once we do this, if this solves all our issues. It's going to solve our squeaking fan belt issue, so that can stop people from moaning.
yeah,
And then, yeah, so all you do is, you keep screwing that up, and then we turn the fan belt 90 degrees. Then what we do is, we lock in place here, this bolt, and then we just get, what is it, a 17 mil, I think, at the back.
They didn't skimp out on the pulley either. It's a real
It's a genuine pulley, yeah. Yeah, a 17 mil at the back, and then we lock this in place, and that's it. It's all done, sorted. Let's see what it sounds like. If we've got any more squealing, and let's see what our race dash says about the voltage. Right, the moment of truth. Our alternator's been reconditioned. We've got our new bracket. We've got our new fan belt. Let's see, does it charge? No. Yes! Oh, I didn't think it was doing it, but it's doing it. Look at that. I was looking at Brian thinking, shit, it's not doing it. Woo! Sorted.
So apparently everyone was complaining about this fan belt that was screeching in there. Obviously, yay! No more screeching now.